Hey ladies, welcome back. How many of you are struggling with growing your business and brand on Instagram? Are you struggling with figuring out what to post? Is your Instagram feed simply a hot mess? Are you posting random pictures with no captions? Is your engagement dead in the water? If you're ready to transform your account and get better results on Instagram, then keep listening. This is episode 8, the ultimate Instagram makeover. Hey there, Mom Boss. Welcome to the Social Media for Mompreneurs podcast. I'm Allison Scholes, brand strategist and lifestyle stock photographer. And yes, I'm that boss lady in sweatpants. If you're ready to fine-tune your personal brand, grow your business on social media, learn some really cool marketing hacks, all while balancing family life, then girl, you're in the right spot. And please don't be shy. You can connect with me over at bossladyinsweatpants.com. If you're ready for today's show, go ahead and hand out the kids' tablets, open those juice boxes, grab your coffee, and hide in your closet. It's time to dive in. Holy smokes, I'm super excited about today's show, but before I dive in, I want to share a review that was left on iTunes. This review was left by Katie McCates, titled A Podcast Favorite. If you're looking for a podcast to really help you and your business to grow, look no further. I love Allison Scholes and all the fantastic information she shares on her show. She always shares solid, practical information that I can put into action immediately. Thank you, Allison, for taking the time to share your wisdom. I always learn so much. Well, Katie, thank you so much for leaving that amazing review on iTunes. And ladies, if you would like me to read your review on the show, then pause the show now and head over to iTunes and leave a review today. Alrighty, so let's get to the good stuff. Now, before I can dive in and share with you how to really make over your Instagram account, you really need to understand personal branding. So what is a personal brand? Now, a lot of people may think a brand is a logo or the colors or simply just your website. But let me tell you, ladies, a personal brand is you and what you stand for. It's the experience you give your followers. Your brand is basically your overall reputation. Now, if you need to really understand personal branding, please pause the show and go back and listen to episode 2 because that's where I really dive deep into personal branding. But if you're ready to dive into the ultimate Instagram makeover, then let's begin. Today I'm going to share 5 strategies to an Instagram makeover so you can start representing your personal brand. All right, so strategy number 1. You must have a professional headshot. I'm sorry, mamas, but the selfie in the bathroom or the picture of you in the car or a picture with you and your dog or you and your family is just not going to cut it. If you want to be seen as an expert or an authority in your niche, a professional headshot is an absolute. Now, here is a tip. If you can't afford a professional photographer, I would post on Facebook that you're looking for a local photographer willing to exchange services and testimonials for a quick half-hour branding session. Because let me tell you, I know that there's going to be a lot of beginner photographers out there. So find a photographer that's just getting out there, and I can bet that they are willing to trade services in exchange for that headshot, and then you can offer them, your products or your services. Step 2 or strategy 2 is you need to have a killer biography. Let me tell you, when someone clicks on your account in Instagram, your picture and your bio is going to be the first thing they see. So your bio needs to be direct and to the point. You want to state exactly what you do for your ideal customer, what's in it for them. Stick to your niche. And you don't want to confuse your audience. They will flee if they don't know specifically how you can help them. I bet a lot of moms here may have multiple streams of income, and you may feel that it's necessary in your bio to list everything you do or to list everything that you offer. If you do this, you will actually confuse your audience. They're not going to know specifically what you do, so they're just going to move on to the next person. So you really need to sit down and you really need to think, what is the number one thing that I offer my ideal customer? Or how do I stand out from the crowd? You need to get crystal clear on what you offer your target audience. So for example, I am a brand strategist and a lifestyle stock photographer. So I obviously offer photos, I offer branding help. But a lot of you may not know that I have an MLM side hustle, but I don't put that in my biography because I don't want to confuse my target audience on what I offer. I stick to my niche. It's okay to have an umbrella brand and multiple streams of income, but don't confuse your target audience. Make sure that your biography is direct and to the point. Stick to your niche and state exactly what you do for your ideal customer. And always in that biography, include your call to action and offer a link. All right, so let's move on to the third strategy to your Instagram makeover. You want to set the mood or tone for your Instagram grid. So basically, you want your personality to shine through your account. So to do this, come up with 3 personality traits that describe you and ask a few other people that are really close to you to come up with 3 personality traits. So for me, I try to set the mood or tone for creativity, inspiration, and a little bit of sassy fun. Step number 4, set the color palette for your Instagram grid. You want your Instagram grid to flow and have a specific look. Your IG grid should reflect your website if you have one, so it should have the same colors and the same feel. If your website has a lot of white and is very fresh, airy feeling, your Instagram grid should be very similar. Now, if you go to my grid, you'll see blush pinks with some indigo mixed in along with my photos. That matches my website, that matches my brand color. So you can see that you want the look and feel of your Instagram grid to be the same as your website or the same feel as your Facebook group, the same feel as your Pinterest page. If you're feeling stuck, create a vision board on Pinterest and pin photos and color palettes that you vibe with and bring out your personality traits. Or you can also visit coolors.co, that's coolors.co, and don't worry, I'm going to put this website in the show links for you. This website is really cool. It will create a color palette. It's basically a free color palette generator, and you can set up to 5 brand colors for yourself within this website. It's super cool. I recommend that you check it out if you don't already have your brand colors set. All right, this is my last strategy. And ladies, this is a big one. Instagram categories. So how many listeners feel stuck when it comes to posting consistently on Instagram? I know there's a lot of you out there that honestly just get stuck as to what to post. So you already have your headshot. You already have a killer bio. You have your mood or your tone set for your Instagram account, and you're ready to rock your color palette. But now you're stuck at what to post. So I want you to create categories. And what I mean by categories, these are the post types that you're going to be posting on Instagram. These categories keep you consistent and relevant. So here's some examples on categories. And these are examples that I do or that I use, and you can use these as well. But I recommend that you really sit down and think about your everyday life and think about your business and come up with categories or post types that you can talk about on Instagram. So for example, you can have a category on a new blog post, mom life, inspiration, behind the scenes, promotions or freebies, gratitude, a vulnerable post, coffee or food, tutorial post, or even a personal insight type post. Now, I recommend that you do a minimum of 6 categories up to 12. And these categories should be a mix of your personal life and your business. Because remember, Instagram is all about making connections, building relationships, and building that community on Instagram. So to do this, your Instagram grid, your account needs to be a mix of your business and your personal life. And these categories are going to help you, number one, stay consistent, but number two, to stay within your niche and not have you go all over the board and just be posting about random things. So come up with your categories. And what I recommend that you do is every month, fill up your calendar with these categories. So what I do, ladies, is I have a printed sheet of, let's say, the September calendar. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the categories that I have for the month, and I'm going to fill in each day with a category. So on Monday, I may talk about coffee. On Tuesday, my post may be related to mom life. Wednesday may be an inspirational post or a quote that I'm going to use. Thursday may be behind the scenes. Friday may be the tip of the day. So do you see where I'm going with this? It's very easy to fill up your calendar with these categories. It's going to help you stay consistent. It's going to help you stay relevant. So there you go. There are the 5 strategies to your ultimate Instagram makeover. First, make sure you get that professional headshot, ladies. Second, have a killer bio. Third, set the mood or tone for your Instagram grid. And every time you post, I want you to be thinking about your personality traits. That mood or tone should be reflected not only through the picture, but also through your caption. Number 4, set the color palette for your Instagram grid. That will help make your personality and your personal brand come through, and it makes you stand out on Instagram, and it really keeps you consistent. And number 5 is establish your Instagram categories and stick to them, I would say, for at least 60 days. That'll give you a good idea of what categories are working for you and which categories are not. Now, if you're still stuck and you need more, then ladies, you definitely need to snag my ebook, Build a Superior Instagram Brand. It basically goes into details about everything I talked about today. And here's the bonus. My ebook has 30 days worth of photos and quote graphics with captions. That's 30 captions. That's an entire month of content, all for just $9. All you have to do is go to bossladyandsweatpants.com and snag your ebook today. I'll also leave a link in the show notes. As always, stay on brand, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for tuning in today. If you loved today's episode and walked away with value, then please head over to iTunes, social media for mompreneurs, and leave a review and subscribe to the channel. This would make my day. And don't forget to connect with me on Instagram at Allison Scholes or grab some freebies over at bossladyandsweatpants.com. Take care. I'll see you next time.